Welcome back to our presentations and thank you for always joining us. We are presenting K.c.s.e 2010 paper 1 question number 34, a question on differentiation and its applications. And the question we have reads: a rectangular box open at the top has a square base. The internal side of the base is x centimeters long and the total internal surface area of the box is 402 square centimeters. Part A, express in terms of x the internal height of the box, 3 marks. Roman 2, the internal volume V of the box before we tackle part B of the question. We know that we can draw this box first. The box looks like this. We have been told that the box is open at the top and the base has a side x centimeters. That means if x is our length, the width is also going to be x since the base is a square. We know that we can start by getting the base area, and the base area is going to be given by x times x, which is going to give us x squared. Once we have gotten the base area, we can now get the area of the sides. Area of sides will be equal to, we have 4 vertical sides, that is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and each is going to have an area of x times the height of each side. Remember, we have 4 of them, and therefore we are going to have an area of 4xh centimeter square. That brings us to the total internal surface area. Total internal surface area will be equal to the base area, which is x squared, plus the total area of the sides, which is 4xh. Once we have gotten that, remember the total internal surface area has been given to be 432. Once we have done that, remember this is part A, Roman 1 of the question, which says we must first get the internal height of the box. For us to get the internal height, in terms of x, we are going to make h the subject, and therefore we are going to begin by having 4xh being equal to 432. Then x squared moves to the other side and becomes a minus. For us to remain with h, we are going to divide both sides by 4x, and therefore 4x and 4x will cancel, which brings us to h being equal to 432 minus x squared you divide by 4x. That becomes the first part of the question. We are now going to Roman 2 of the question that requires us to find the internal volume. Remember, volume is given by the base area times the height, and remember the base area is x squared. We multiply by the height, which is 432, minus x squared, you divide by 4x. This one is going to give us x squared times 432 will give us 432x squared. Then x squared times x squared, we are going to have minus x power 4 divided by 4x. If you divide by x on both sides, then this one is going to give us 432x, because x squared divided by x will give us x, then minus x power 4 divided by x will give us x power 3 divided by 4, and that becomes the internal volume of the box, 1 mark. We move to part B of the question, and in part B we are told the value of x for which the volume V is maximum. We know that at maximum volume, at maximum volume, then the dV over dx will always give us 0, and therefore we are going to differentiate the given volume. The volume we have is 432 minus x cubed divided by 4, and when you differentiate this, we are going to have, this is 432x minus x cubed over 4, and if you differentiate 432x will give us 432 minus x power 3 differentiated, we bring x down, we bring 3 down, and therefore we less 1 from the power, giving us 3x squared. We do not differentiate 4 because 4 does not have x, and this one will be equated to 0. If we move negative 3x squared to the other side, we are simply going to have 3x squared being equal to 432. If you divide both sides by 3, x squared will be equal to 144, meaning x will be equal to the square root of 144, which will give us 12 centimeters. Once we have gotten the value of x, we can now move and get the maximum internal volume. For us to get the maximum internal volume, which is Roman 2 of part B, the maximum volume will be obtained by simply substituting the value of x in our volume. The volume we have is 432x. 432x, remember the value of x is 12, minus the value of x, which is 12, but this one is cubed. Then we divide this by 4. This one is going to give us, using a calculator, we are going to have 432. You multiply by 12, giving us 5184 minus 12 cubed. 12 cubed will give us 1728 divided by 4. And if you take 5184 minus the answer, we are going to get 3456 divided by 4. And if you divide this by 4, we are going to get an answer equivalent to 864 centimeter cubic as the answer to this particular question. Thank you for watching and welcome to our discussions. And in case you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, you click the subscribe button so that anytime we publish a video like this, you will automatically be given a notification. Thank you and welcome. For any question, support, or revision materials, feel free to contact us through 0701 686 283, and we shall be glad to assist. Thank you and welcome.